NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Baker going to throw this right away. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
180.
Mayfield. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. Jalen Lane deep for Washington. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's the rookie running back out of Miami. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start on the ground with Irvin.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
You talk about this Washington defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
First catch there for Evans, good enough for a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
On first and 10, here's Irvin.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Second and 9.
Up, 180.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
20. Regular. What's that?
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
180. Hey, alert.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Mayfield.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And the Commanders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
18-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. When I can put you either.
Got it. Ready?
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Ready? Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
As they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
Let's go.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
98 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first down.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Right back to him on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Ready? Ready?
Well, they go play action. Daniels.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Ready?
On the bootleg, it's Daniels. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And his kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now Mayfield.
That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Mayfield to throw it. That's caught. Emeka Buka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Buka. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bucs get a bit closer. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Unable to corral him, he fights through.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on.
They had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the air goes Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
114 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Daniels. That is caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16.
And the Commanders' first down.
Going right back to Wilson.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talking about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Catch made right side by Wilson.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Throwing now is Daniels. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield. They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Like.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to 60, back to 60. Let's go.
Off the play fake, Daniels. That's caught by Senate.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 129 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Commanders.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Brevin Jordan, 33 yards.
As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. To throw, Mayfield.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa.
Set. Point 180. Run, run, run. Set.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Looking middle, and he's got a Ibuka.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Mayfield now.
Into the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And again, it's Mayfield. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10.
Up, up. 180. What's that?
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Set. 20. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Regular, regular, regular. What's that?
Mayfield with it once more.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
180. What's that?
Throw it. Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Emeka Ibuka
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread.
14. Fairbairn set to kick
So
off.
after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Escapes the defender. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
145 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Daniels looking to throw.
Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
As the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to forward to make a play in the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Here we go, here we go. Mike, go, Reed, go. Go, Champ, go, Champ.
Here's a give up the middle. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be third and a mile.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. Washington going to send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10.
Kings! What's up?
Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Real. What's up?
Now Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there, and he's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield. Baker Mayfield, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll come out in the pistol. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka there to make the grab. And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt.
Giving 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
It's Wilson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
They go play action. Daniels. Now a run here off the...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Jaden Daniels
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Commanders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 38, Buccaneers 28.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And they're on 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Break it. Good. 180. What's up? What's up?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Good. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. 180. Scott.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Up, up. What's that?
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. Over the middle, it's complete.
Let's go.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Mayfield.
Over the middle to Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list.
And the Bucs have got it back to within a score.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score. Commanders 38. Buccaneers 35. Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Throwing now is Daniels. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he will have a Commanders 1st down, and that should just about do it.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. A couple more minutes and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just one.